For Soup and Salad Sunday, what kind of soup are we making today, Mom?
Pumpkin soup.
Pumpkin soup. And we're gonna do what else? A cranberry.
Apple. It's an autumn salad.
An autumn salad. And to go with our autumn salad, I'm drinking 20 pounds of pumpkins. So it's a fall salad.
Right,
Festive fall, because Halloween is in 2 days. Here's our finished product, some pumpkin soup, an autumn salad, and bread over there. How it's good? We are going to play Disney Trivia Pursuit after dinner. So we have, I'm going to be the yellow team. Christian is going to be the blue team. My mom is going to be the pink team. And my sister Val is going to be the orange team. And Bree is the brown team, but she's not actually playing though, don't tell her. Here's the update on the game. Christian and I are tied with 4 each. So it's neck and neck. This is for the win. Christian's got the win. We've been playing forever, so we're all kind of rooting for her to win. It's an Alice in Wonderland question, so that's good. Who are the 2 zany characters that invite Alice to their tea party?
Is it Mad Hatter or March Hare?
It's actually Donald Trump and Mike Pence. But it was close. No, you win! Monday morning, and we had quite a storm last night with crazy winds. Just gonna take you through a little bit of the. You can see like all the downed tree limbs right here, and then the backyard which blew over, and then the grand finale is our patio table, which completely smashed. The umbrella flew away, chair flew away, and we got some like more branches and stuff down, and then and the neighbors area over there, everything blew away. So a lot of people don't have power. It's just a big, like, the roads are a mess. So I gotta go to work, and Bree's gonna go to preschool. Let's go to preschool. New week of exercise. We're doing 4 minutes running, 1 minute walking, which is a total of about 24 minutes running, 6 minutes walking. Not about, actually. It's exactly that amount. It's funny, like, it's really not, like, added. I didn't really add that much. The one thing that I did learn is that I need to be more flexible, because, like, I'm not flexible enough. If I decide, like, I'm going to go on the treadmill and I'm going to run 5 miles an hour for the whole run, and I just do that, like, no matter what. And the problem is that if I start feeling something, if I feel something on my heel or my foot or my knee or my thigh or my hamstring or hip or whatever, if something's not feeling right, you just got to slow down. You just got to decide, you know what, best laid plans, change it up. So today, like, I ran for 5 miles an hour for 4 minutes, and then right at the end, I could already feel my heel was tightening up. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to slow it down, and I slowed it down for the rest of the run. And I made it through. It wasn't until the very end of the run that my the bottom of my foot, on a different place, like right behind my big toe, the bottom of my foot there, started like pinching every time I took a step. So I'm gonna run home and ice it immediately. So I was taking a shower, and my waterproof Samsung Galaxy S8 is now giving an error that there's water detected in the port. Even though it is charging, it's giving like a weird, like that error, even though like it will charge. So it's going in, you're going in rice. Rice trick worked. Christian laughed at me, but it actually worked. So here's what we're eating tonight for Meatless Monday.
Some of this egg stuff with egg in it. It looks like an egg by squishy. Touch it and then it'll...
I don't want to touch it. I don't touch my food.
No, but I touch it.
Okay, when you touch it.
I touch it so I feel it is. It feels so squishy.
Nice. So we have potato and leek soup, and then we have
Ooh, look at that.
What is acorn squash cut into slices with an egg.
Look at this. You can put
in the middle.
egg.
Toad in a hole.
But no bread.
But no bread. And how hot is the soup? Because it looks really hot.
Very hot.
Soup is phenomenal.
Is it?
And
It's pretty.
Are you serious? You really
Soup's
like
really
it?
good.
Really?
Yeah. Why? What's wrong with it?
Are you being sarcastic?
What's wrong with it?
I don't know. I just.
It's
feel
good.
like
No,
I
it's
feel like
good. I don't-
something you're
No.
I don't love it. But...
Oh, you don't? I think it's really good.
Okay.
I don't know what. Whenever you say like that, I assume you're like, oh, I made it with cactus juice or something.
oh, look at this part.
All right.
This part looks sugary.
It's egg yolk. All right. So I guess we'll try to take a bite of the squash. That's a big bite, though. And we want to get a bite of the egg together, I guess. You eat the skin too?
I don't think so.
Oh. We got this egg, squash, no skin, apparently.
Wait, I want to show you something, everyone.
It's pretty good, actually. Thursday and Thursday are walk days where we're supposed to take a half-hour walk, but I didn't feel like doing that, so instead walking to the playground. Something to do.
It's a chilling 75 degrees.
I know. November 2nd, 75 degrees. So there's like not gonna get many more days to go to the playground, so figured, hey, let's just do it.
Because I do have to work.
So this is video and a video here. Watching Tsum Tsum Mommy while I am trying to run some restoration programs because I just realized that I deleted the Series 8 blind bag video. You can see right here the original project, which I had not rendered yet, and I deleted the original file because I ran out of space on my laptop. So that Series 8 blind bag video that we've been promising may never happen. But I'm still trying to run. Oh man, I'm just trying everything I can. This is the second restoration, hard drive restoration program. I have a couple more ideas to try to find the file, but I'm not feeling great about it right now.
That's right.
Yeah, we're just... How long did I spend trying to find this?
Hours.
Hours.
What time is it now?
It's 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it's been...
It was probably like 3 hours.
3 hours, yeah.
To fix this, so it's fixed. I found it. We're gonna put it up soon, and you people better be very happy with this one because this was something else.
Yeah.
But I got it.
Give us lots of thumbs up.
So today we are at an event. It's really windy, so Christian has set up this table and we're hanging out. It's really, really cold. It's in the shade and just everything keeps getting knocked over. Now we're out of the drum, so we're taking a walk. We're walking into Salem Common.
Yeah.
A long time, not a long time ago, but Christian and I lived in Salem for several years. Sometimes we come back here. There's a big playground that Jacob loves, so we're gonna go to the playground. So whenever we come to Salem, like I end up really missing it. I don't know. where we live now just doesn't really, I say it all the time, like it just doesn't really feel like home. It feels like my parents' home because that's where like they lived and that's where I grew up. But Salem feels like mine and Christian's home because like we lived here and we did our own thing here. So just kind of, I don't know, kind of sad. I think we want to move back. But the problem is it's kind of complicated with schools because the schools in Salem aren't as good. It'd be really nice to be back. Finished my run for the week. I think I did pretty good. Yesterday was a little scary. I don't think I've ever really gone into exactly what happened to me in the past with my hip, other than the fact that I tore it up. Basically, when I was running way back when, and I was in really good shape, my hip, the outside of my hip started like clicking. Like I could feel like a little, every time I took a step, I could feel here and not here really, but feel a little click, like a click, click, click every single time I took a step. And if I put my like finger on the outside of my hip, I could feel the click in my finger. And I went to the doctor and the doctor told, they were like, oh, you just need physical therapy. You need to take a break. You need to rest it. It'll be fine. So I did. I mean, it hurt a little bit, but it was really just kind of, it got uncomfortable and I was using like a foam roller on it and it helped a lot. And I kept running. And one day I was running and then all of a sudden I felt like a really bad pain deep in my groin is the best way to describe it. It wasn't like a groin, like I pulled my groin. It was like a pain really deep inside my hip somewhere that I couldn't touch or feel. And then I couldn't finish my run, so I had to walk home. Over time I started like I couldn't run anymore. I was limping everywhere. Sitting in a chair hurt, so I ended up going to another like a orthopedic surgeon. The ball of my hip was grinding against the socket because it wasn't really like it wasn't in there right, I guess. And then what I ended up doing was tearing my labrum, which is it's like a little cushion that sits around the ball of your hip joint and kind of like, yeah, it's like, I don't know, that was the best way they could describe it. And I tore that. So I had to have surgery where they reshaped my hip socket and repaired the labrum. And the labrum takes a really long time to heal because it's like really deep in your hip and there's not a lot of blood flow. So it was like 6 months before I could even think about exercising beyond like light physical therapy. I couldn't walk at all for weeks. I really couldn't drive for weeks. Yesterday I was running on the treadmill and I started getting another pain in my groin. And whenever I get that, I always think like, oh, am I going to tear my labrum again? Because the surgery he did hopefully will help. And it's been years, but I always get paranoid that whenever I get that, like, it's like, all right, here we go again. I don't think that's what that was yesterday. I think it was like my adductor muscle was strained because I felt fine in the morning, like no pain at all. I just went for my run, didn't feel any pain, so I'm happy. So this is where I'm going to end the vlog this week. It's Saturday, so just gonna edit this video pretty much for the rest of the day, but yeah, there's probably not too much more. So thanks for sticking with me. Another week in the books, another successful week. Moving on, keep moving forward.